Let's make sure it says that we good. Yep, there we go.
Mm-hmm. Cause you on YouTube, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, but
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of the Wrestling Trenches. It's your boy DMB Phantom. I'm joined by, surprisingly, Noifoy came out in the clutch.
yes, sir. I'm here
Yeah.
for no reason. No, let me stop. I'm here. Let's be honest. The other Smackdown brother ended up knocking out, so I came in. So I came in this time.
Hey, listen,
Um,
for our fans, remember OC is a father. He be doing stuff, he be trying to be great.
he's doing his best to be the best dad in the world, and we have no reason to talk shit because at the end of the day, being a parent is everything, and being a parent is the next step of life. So you know what it is.
Nah, for real. Listen, so,
And if you're
you know,
not a parent, do something with yourself. Go out. Don't this. You have no reason. You have no reason to hold back unless you get
I
married.
mean, I
Unless you
mean,
married, then hold
well,
back.
like, if you ain't got the money to raise no children, don't be out here just having children. Please don't.
Nah, please, we beg of you.
Like, don't do that. Like, be responsible, please.
Please.
Wrap it up. Like, please. But all in all, we're here for SmackDown. If you didn't read the title of today's SmackDown is they finally answered our motherfucking prayers.
They answered your prayers. I wish they answered our prayers. Shit.
Oh no, they low key is kind of answering y'all prayers too. Slowly but surely,
Oh.
they are answering our prayers.
Ooh.
So, oof, ladies and gentlemen, if you didn't watch SmackDown tonight, it was very, very interesting. So, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna go in any particular order. I'm just gonna talk about stuff as I think about it, and I got my notes and all that good stuff, but fuck them notes
Mm,
sometimes. Um, but all
bruh.
in all, now the reason why I said that they answered our prayers, because we're gonna get to it, but bro, they finally broke up the MFTs. It has been forever and a half, and they let it happen.
The MFTs are skedaddling, people.
Yep. They walked out. So Talatonga and Tamatonga walked out on Solo Sokoa, freaking today, and at least as of right now, the MFTs are officially broken up.
Oof.
It is
That's what you meant
about
by answer.
damn time.
Listen, man. I ain't gonna. I'll give it to them. For the MFTs to go as far as they did,
For real.
I expected them to just skedaddle sooner, but these boys proved everybody wrong. They definitely hit people with the. They definitely hit boys with the yeah. So if you're not down with us, you're not down with us,
Nah, for
and
real.
there ain't nothing wrong with that.
And then they started getting rid of everybody else, but that's besides the point. But but I was like, yo, it is about motherfucking time, yo. But like I said, we'll get to that a little later in the show. But the show started off today. You know, and if you didn't know, Trick Williams and Lash Legend officially have gotten married.
Congratulations, congratulations.
They was
Always good
doing
to see a young couple.
yes, sir. So they're officially married. They're doing their thing, and Trick came out to boast about it because he was going to, and I can't blame the man. OC's
Shit,
gonna be
I
mad
can't.
about it, but it's all right. But
Listen. He gonna wake up and he gonna see that Trick Willie tied a knot. Even though we all know that he was with Lil Yachty when he did it, but we ain't gonna say
hey,
nothing. We ain't gonna say
listen,
nothing.
man, listen. It is what it is. But that started off, and he's talking about Night of Champions because his match versus Ricky Saints is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So he's talking about how that's the future of what's going on, and he gotta get ready for that. And of course, on cue, Ricky Saints comes out.
Yeah, Ricky saying Ricky. I ain't gonna lie. Cause like my thing is, aside from seeing him when he was in AEW, Ricky Six is really trying to pull his weight. I ain't
Nah,
gonna
for
say
real.
he's. And I'll give it to the man. He doing what he needs to get done.
Now that nigga's also hilarious. I ain't even gonna lie to you, bro.
Oh, of course. He's
Bro,
New Orleans raised.
that man came out. He was like, listen. He's like, I'm your mama's favorite child, your wife's favorite lover. I said, nigga, what? Just
Listen, he making it work. Listen, he doing what he need to do. I don't know if he my mama favorite, but I don't think my mama
he ain't
knows him.
my.
But what you
I
gonna
can
talk
tell you,
about?
he ain't my mama favorite. I can tell you that for a fact.
I don't.
But
I
they was going back and forth. He was talking shit like normal, talking shit to Yachty because nobody gives a shit about Yachty sometimes. Um,
sometimes.
and the fact that he literally hit him with he was like, Trick, if I win the U.S. title off you, does that mean your little assistant comes with it, or
Does that mean your little assistant comes with it?
That's why I said this man is hilarious. But Yachty was like, I'll never work for you. Turned it, and then end up freaking Saints ends up attacking Yachty, bails out, comes back in, attacks freaking Trick, and that's how we kick off the show.
Mm.
But
Good shit.
but like I said, Night of Champions happens tomorrow. You know, we're gonna see if Ricky Saints can win the title off of him.
Who knows? I think you know what it is. I think if they really want to, I think they will give Ricky Saints the title. I mean, as much as Trick Willie's been doing his thing, I think they'll give Ricky Saints the title.
So now here's the thing. Only reason why I don't know about this because I've been saying this to OC and I said this to Eric to either the last few times. He's hopped on. Still to this day, Trick has not suffered his first one-on-one loss.
Shit, when you a boy that fly,
I'm just saying, it's crazy when you think about that. Because the only other person who hasn't suffered a loss, well, not even Oba's taken a loss. Trick is the only one who hasn't taken a one-on-one loss.
oh shit.
Since
the
his call
boy,
up.
the boy don't take no L's.
I
You
mean,
hear that, ladies and
listen,
gentlemen? The boy don't take no L's.
I'm just saying, I was just like, oh. So, I mean, eventually he's going to have to drop the title, but it's just a matter of when and who's going to do it.
Shit, he repping the United States right now.
Not for real. For real. But, we're going to see what happens at Night If Champions. You're going to hear that joke a lot, but don't worry about it. But that
It's
leads
alright.
into the first match of
We
the
all got
night.
our jokes.
It's all right. I only say Night If Champions because I believe in that whole PLE, there's only like 2 or 3 championship matches in that whole night.
You know, it tells you a lot when it's not supposed to. It tells you so much about the company when it's not supposed to.
Like, you would think when it's called Night of Champions, you have more champions on. Like, I don't even think freaking R-Truth and Damian Priest have even been on a PLE defending the titles. They've only defended it on SmackDown.
I mean, if we're being honest, what can we really do about them? They
I
don't.
mean, listen, they could have had some type of tag. Them versus Fraxium, them versus Los Garzas. Like, they could have had a couple matches on at least on a PLE.
I understand what you mean. I understand what you mean by that. But my thing is like what I mean. What I'm trying to say is, are they really going to sit there and put time into the uh team, what you call it, the team division.
I mean,
Like really,
we already know the answer is no, but I'm just saying, like, at least give them some type of PLE time. It's not about them pushing the tag team division.
I know, but it's like it's still that thought of like what what do we, if that's what we're gonna do, then can we do it already? Is like what I mean, if that makes sense. Like if we're gonna push them to do great things, can we do that now or can we do that later?
Hey,
Are we gonna do
listen,
that now or later?
hey, listen. I'm just saying it like this: if they could put in enough time to freaking make us to subjugate us to the freaking Brie Bella opening every week because they want to push the women's tag team titles, they could do the same thing for Truth and Priest.
I wholeheartedly agree with you.
So I'm just saying they could do something. They could do something. But all in all, but like I said, our first match of the night, unfortunately, was Tiffany Stratton and Alexa Bliss versus Michin and B-Fab.
Mm.
Now I'm gonna tell you why I'm mad about this match.
Because B-Fab's music was trash.
Well, that too, but I could have swore that was generic music number 7. But no, you wanna know why I'm really mad about this match? Because I'm pretty sure that match ended during the commercial break.
I'm gonna try not to laugh.
I'm like, listen, if y'all gonna do like, then what's the point of putting a match on if y'all just gonna end that shit on the commercial break?
There's a lot of ways to answer that question, Phantom. I don't
Like,
have the answer for it though.
like it is what it is. Like I wasn't really. It's not like I was like that concerned about this match, but I'm like, damn, at least
You
give them
sitting
the
there like,
full time.
yeah, nah, I can get you. It's that motion of like, damn, you couldn't give them anything at
Like
all.
for real. Like I was just like, all right, it is what it is. But it ended with freaking Jade got involved in the match, cost Tiffany. Chelsea Green came out, started freaking attacking everybody with a kendo stick, and
Mm.
then you know, apparently Jay got upset about that and was like, yeah, so I want to face Chelsea Green later on tonight, make the match. So all right. So later on in the night we got Chelsea Green versus Jay Cargill.
Well, damn. At
I was
least
like,
she said she bought it today.
all right, listen, I mean, I guess so, but I mean, like, of all people. Now, real quick, I just like I've said this to OC. I don't think I said it to you.
Mm-hmm.
You can I don't like the fact that Jade and Tiffany are fighting tomorrow.
Mm.
Now the reason why I don't really like it is not because
Right.
I'm against the match.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it because freaking I don't like it because freaking Jade kind of just jumped into that match.
You don't think she earned her spot?
Like she literally went from freaking the world title scene into just a straight up US title match out of nowhere.
Mm.
That's my issue.
Okay. I can say this about the Jade Cargo situation, that a lot of people don't really are a lot of people are not really looking at. They want her, because obviously they want her to be that girl, that the next big thing. They want her to be the next big thing. We could all see it. If you can't see it, I don't blame you, because it's not like anybody's asking you to freaking look for it. But the way they go about it, it's almost like they want you to believe, they want her to be like a female Brock without putting without putting pressure on her. And we all know once you put pressure, if you put pressure, that's what's gonna make the diamond. That's what's gonna make the diamond like.
Yeah,
That's what's
that
gonna make it
you put pressure to the coal. That's what's gonna make the diamond.
right.
No, and I
So for
wholeheartedly agree
them,
with that.
but the thing is that with Jade Cargill, if I'm being honest, she came from AEW straight to WWE, and nobody really gave her no one really gave her. They didn't give her time.
Nah, it's for real.
Like they didn't give her. I think Twin always says it. Twin says it all the time. They didn't give her time to really adjust. They just told her, "Yo, go." They just said, "Hey, you're a big thing. Let's see what we could do with that." And then proceeded to throw her out into the Sharks. And I don't understand why they keep doing that. There's no reason for them to keep doing that.
I mean, in the Jade Cargill situation, it was just more of like, she did. We're gonna put air quotes around the had a big name because unless you watch AEW, you ain't know who the fuck she was.
Mm-hmm.
Unless she was also gooning, that was about it. Like that's the only reason why you know who she was.
Nah, you're not wrong either.
But freaking, you know, I I've said it. OC said it. I'm pretty sure you said it too. They should have sent her to NXT and let her get some practice in before they just threw her into the main roster.
My thing about it is this: when they do stuff like that, I want them to. I don't want it to be some. Oh, we just think we just think she can use. We just think she could do so much great things on the main roster, and we're gonna prove it. And you're just looking like, to who? Even the main roster is looking like, what is there to prove?
Not
We
for
just
real.
asked, like, okay, if you want, we're gonna take Stephanie Valkyrie. She had a choice to either go to the main roster or go to NXT. And she said, I want to go to NXT. She made that choice. At the end of the day, you cannot be mad at her for that. She went to NXT for herself, and that is a good thing. Because at
Yep.
the end of the day, she knew that she still had some work to do. And now look at her. She was one of the longest reigning women's champions.
She won like 4 major titles in like less than a year. Like 2 or 3 in like less than a year.
Who
Cause she
does
won the
that?
Cause she won the women's NXT
North American,
championship, the North American,
NXT.
and the women's world championship, all within a year of each other. Like all within a year.
Who does that? And that's only because she knew where she wanted to lead.
Hmm.
She knew how she wanted. She knew that she needed work. She knew how she wanted to understand how the company ran. She wanted to understand how things were going.
Hmm.
She knew what she was doing. Now you give Jay Cargill. Jay Cargill was straight to the main roster and needed help.
Yep.
And they put her, and don't get me wrong, the people she got help from, love it. But at the same time, you can't say that was the best option.
It really wasn't.
You can't tell me that was what she needed. That wasn't what she needed. She needed someone to tell her, yo, go to NXT. We need to work on some shit.
Yeah.
You need to work on stuff. I get you're an athlete, but guess what? We operate we operate in a certain way. It's not working for you right now. That's what she needed.
Hmm.
Um from comes down to this match. I think they're doing it. I think it because because of the fact that they don't really have anything for her. And instead of just letting her lie back and just what you call it, the roots, they're throwing caution into the wind and going, you know what, you could do this. That's not the best way to handle it.
No, for real, it's not. But it's the same thing, like, like that's always been said. It's just, you know, it's not that she's bad. It's just
She needs work.
she just needs to practice because, like, at least with these last few matches, and you all said it, her versus Rhea, that was some of the best freaking wrestling she's done.
Right.
Like
I can't even disagree.
Like, she actually showed freaking, improvement
Without even having, and the thing was, you could tell from a certain point that Rhea kind of let her adjust while it was happening. You could tell, because remember, Rhea was in that boat.
Not for real.
For those who don't know, Rhea was a nervous wreck when it came to her first WrestleMania. She was a nervous wreck, and now look at her. It's coming smooth. It's still a rough draft, but it's coming smoother than ever.
Yeah, that's what happens when you actually get the time to put in the time in the practice.
Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen, Twin has entered the building. What's going on, Twin?
He's in the house.
I've been here for like 2 minutes. I'm just listening to y'all talk.
I know.
Oh, I was gonna say on a rebuttal for that. I don't think nervousness has anything to do with Rhea's like in ring stuff. Like, I get it. Yes, she has said she gets nervous. She has anxiety before her matches, which is normal. But Rhea always knew Rhea always had the capability to put on a good match.
No. So
Jade, not so much.
No, my thing. No, I'm not talking about all the time. I'm talking about her first WrestleMania, because we were talking about the WrestleMania match that her and Jade had. I'm talking about her WrestleMania. No, I'm not talking about all the time. Like I said, when her first WrestleMania, she was, like I said, she was nervous. Her anxiety, like you said, her nervousness and her anxiety pulled up. But now that she's doing what she's doing best, all that is out the window.
Not really. She still gets up a ton of time.
She does, but it how I put it, it doesn't really show, if that makes more sense.
Oh, okay. So you're saying like it showed like in her first WrestleMania?
Yeah, like when you.
Oh, okay. I mean, I never watched that match, so I can't really say.
Her first WrestleMania, she was very nervous. But I think that was also. But at the end of the day, I think that was also because you got to remember, WrestleMania is a big ass stage. No matter how you slice it, WrestleMania is a big ass stage. So even the greatest can botch at WrestleMania, but it's that moment of, it's going to be remembered for a while. So what can you do with that? And the best answer is just make the best of it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what Rhea did, and that's what Rhea did. She made the best of it. Now like I said, with Jade it's a little different. They threw her into the picture and was just like, so what can you do after this? Like, no, I can't do shit.
Now they gave her the Kevin Hart dad. Talking about something, boy, get in that water and swim.
Yeah, like, nah, for real. They really did.
Yeah. Because the thing is with Jade, since they knew she was like this big star, I wouldn't say a big star, but since they knew she was like the star coming out of AEW, right, and going into
Hmm.
WWE, they just felt that okay, let's just throw her into the water and hopefully she can swim. And for most times that has not been the case,
Yeah, nah, not
which
at
is why
all.
we've always said she should have gone to NXT first.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying before you hopped in. Um, she should have just went to NXT, straight to NXT.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody would have blamed. And that's the other thing. Everyone thinks of NXT, and my thing is, a lot of people act like NXT is like a sad brand. You got to remember, NXT was there because they weren't doing so well for the main roster.
Yeah. Not only
Oh,
just that,
NXT was
it's
there before that.
but
Huh?
NXT was there before that. The thing is,
I'm,
when
I mean, it got better. I mean,
well, yes,
how?
when Triple H took over and stuff like that, and when they had Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa and Adam Cole and Ricochet and them, yes, it was better than the main roster. But NXT's been there since 2010. It's just that when NXT first debuted in 2010, when they replaced ECW, it was Vince's idea to make it like a game show. Oh, we're gonna have these 7 new superstars, and they're gonna have um these instructors, these teachers who were you know talent that we already knew and shit like that, and we're gonna have them do this and do that, and they're gonna have to win this game show to earn their
Hmm.
way into the main roster.
they
It was
they
like
wanted to make it like a mix between wrestling and Tough Enough.
yeah, something, yeah, you can say that, yeah. So
Like
that's
it
what
was
it
supposed to
was
be
when
like
it
a
first.
reality TV mixed with Tough Enough.
Right.
Hmm.
So that was NXT when it first came. And then eventually Triple H took the reins, and like I said, it became what it became. But then
Yep.
Vince took the reins back and killed what everything that Triple H did.
Which
So
I
now
still to
NXT
this
is
day
being
don't
ran by
understand.
Shawn Michaels, who I think is doing a good job so far. Even though, I
It
mean, his
definitely
roster
is.
is completely fucking new and he has to find some new stars. But I mean, that's what they're there for. They're
But
there to
that's the
develop and grow.
I was gonna say that, but that's the thing. It's there to develop. Like you can't.
Yes.
It's there to develop and grow. Like that's the whole point. Um, everyone tends to shoot. It's like a lot of people. A lot of times they tend to shoot down on that, and it's like you shouldn't. NXT is what it
Who's
is.
shooting
What
down
it
on
is.
that?
There's people that talk shit about it.
Well, they're fucking morons.
Yeah, there's people that talk shit about it, and it's like and you can't sit there and talk shit about a company that talk shit about a program that is literally doing its fucking thing.
Yeah.
Not for real. Like you, the thing is like you know, some people they don't look at it as like a real brand, and they're like, oh
Hmm.
well, like this is just playtime for people. Like some people look at it like that, and it's a shame because it's like this is literally the future of the company.
Yeah.
And people tend to forget that. People do tend to forget that.
Yeah. The whole point of NXT right now is for new upcoming talent to develop and grow and then get accustomed to like being on live TV and doing segments and wrestling in front of an audience and cutting promos in front of an audience and doing things on live TV. So then when they
Hmm.
get to the main roster, they kind of know what to expect
Mm-hmm.
because the main roster is like that. You're on live TV, you're doing segments, you're cutting promos, you're wrestling in front of in front of a live audience, you're doing this, you're doing that, and that's what NXT is. They prepare you for that.
As they should.
Yes. I mean, what's next so far? I feel like we've been talking about this for a while.
No, like I said, we just pretty much got started. We talked about the Trick Williams segment. I was saying how freaking they answered our prayers because they finally got rid of the fucking MFTs. I'm so fucking happy. That was the next section anyway. But bro, I am so happy that they finally got rid of the MFTs.
I mean, if they won, they can keep Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa together. Just do it without Solo.
Yeah,
I
that's
think that's what they're
fine.
gonna do though.
But like I said, it's just the fact of, you know, it's
I mean,
like they need.
did you like the fake piped in noises?
Listen, man, they do whatever they do. I
Well, no, because remember you have to think about it. That's a tape show.
no, that's for real.
Mm.
Like they're they were still in London when they taped that show. They literally taped that SmackDown after Raw on Monday.
Mm,
Cause you know how everybody's going to Saudi Arabia right now.
yep.
So that's literally a tape show. So you know they had to put in some pipe noises. But like like I mean I know most of them sound obvious when you hear it, but that one was really obvious. Like when they left, all you hear is the oh. I'm like, bro, no one gives a fuck about the MFTs like that. But no one, there's no way in hell niggas is making that much noise for these motherfuckers.
Twin heard Twin heard the MFT split up. He said, "Damn." So what else is new?
I mean, I personally didn't really care.
I
Now, the only
understand.
reason why I care is because it gives them something. It gives them a chance to do something new with them. Like I said, whether it's Tama going for the U.S. title, Tala doing some, at least it gives them something to do that doesn't involve them just being a group and doing nothing.
With the
Right.
bloodline.
No, for real. Like if they're gonna try to incorporate freaking Solo back into the bloodline, I mean that it is what it is. But
Well, they Twin. They didn't say they were going to.
well, now that's what it looks like the direction's going.
Bro, it's probably bound to happen. When it does, my fucking lungs are gonna collapse.
Yeah, you're right.
Because later on in the show, you had a little segment between Solo and Royce Keys, and he was like, Jacob's coming for you, right? So that it really may be that they're gonna try to incorporate Solo back into the bloodline.
Well, that's the thing, because I think the other segment going into that, the segment that I wanted to talk about was Solo trying to talk to LA Knight.
I mean, what happened after that, though? I mean, shouldn't we go in order, kinda?
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't that concerned about going in order. We could just freely talk about it.
I mean, what happened after that MLT summit, though?
Because after
Didn't Ray
that,
Phoenix have a match?
yeah, they did. Him and Nathan Frazier. I thought that nigga Nathan Frazier died.
Bruh.
Everybody thinks Nathan Frazier
No,
died.
bro. Nah, that nigga went for a dive and that nigga bounced his head off the announcer table.
Damn it, Nathan Frazier.
Like, I was like, nigga, damn. Like,
Damn it, Nathan.
but that nigga fast as fuck. Like, I'm not surprised he bounced his head off that motherfucking
That boy
table.
be wanting to be freaking. We want to be freaking Flash so damn
For
bad.
real. Nigga, Flash mixed with Spider-Man. Like,
He got the Spider-Man part down.
but nah, they
get the
put on.
Flash part down.
But no, they put on a great match. I that's the part that makes me mad because like it's like Axiom, Nathan Frazier, they be putting on some banger matches, but they barely get any screen time.
The thing that pisses me off about Axiom, it's not really Axiom itself, it's not the group, it's the fact of how they're using them. Like,
Yeah.
you got this great tag team, and instead of having them be part of the tag team division, you're gonna put them in singles matches against Ray Phoenix.
Oh, I mean, I'm not hating on it just because of the fact of it's like it's good to give them something else to do too. That's not just tag team related. That shows that they are capable as individuals, not just a tag team.
I mean, but niggas, we know that. But I'm just saying. I mean, I've complained about it for the last like 3 months. Look at the state of the tag team division, how terrible it looks.
I agree.
So if you have a great tag team like that, just use them in the tag team division and try to make your tag team division better. That's all I'm saying. I get what you're saying. You're not wrong. I mean, yes, they're great on their own, they could definitely be in that mid card for the U.S. title. I'm not denying that. I'm just saying the tag team division is fucking non-existent.
No, you're completely correct.
Twin mad.
Bro,
No,
it's a lot of things about the sort that pisses me off, right? It's a lot of things
no,
about
but
the
he's
sort that
not. The
pisses
thing
me
is,
off.
I know.
not wrong in
Let
the
me know.
slightest. Like he's not wrong. But I mean, but like we were saying earlier before you hopped in, I was like, with truth and Priest, I was like, if they should have been on Night of Champions. Like they haven't been on a PLE defending the tag team titles at all.
Can't be surprised at this point.
I
Cause
mean,
of Lil Yachty.
I blame Lil Yachty too, but I'm just saying, like, you could at least
Bro, look
had
at Ilya Dragunov. Where the
something.
fuck he's been?
I was it you or was it OC that said I think he had a baby.
No, I thought he was a
Really?
Karen watching a One Piece movie with fucking Meechin and BFAB.
Bruh, nah, I heard he had a baby.
I don't know. I saw him. He was at Chip Williams' wedding with Lash Legend.
Hey, so listen.
Shit. Hey, cause what I was gonna say about Ilya is that everyone keeps saying since Brock threw him out at the Royal Rumble and made him look weak, they say he was he kind of fell off, and I was like, that's not true. That's not true at all.
Listen,
Don't know where they got that information from.
getting thrown out by Brock Lesnar is not an insult to your career. Like if
It's
you get
not,
No,
and
it's
like
not.
like if you say
We
I
just haven't
got
seen him since.
yeah, like I said, I heard he had a child.
got you.
That's what I heard. I don't know.
Have to look at his Instagram.
I'm literally searching him up right now.
But who knows? Maybe he just took time off. Who knows?
Possibly.
All I know is, if that boy come back with a new tattoo,
Get that
I'm
first one
scared.
colored in. He gonna get that first one colored in.
Don't color that shit in. That nigga look like something out of Sound Land. I
But,
fucks with it.
but the one thing I can say is I'm just glad that freaking they're giving Ray Phoenix challengers where he can actually show his ability and not just got that nigga against Talatonga every week.
He does have a kid. It says right here on Wikipedia, but I don't know if it's like a newborn he just had, or he's had a child for a while.
Well, we knew he had a kid before. I heard he had a second kid, but I don't know.
No.
He'll come back sooner or later.
Mm-hmm.
But, mhm.
LA Knight and Solo Sikoa.
Yep, that was the next segment after that match.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to talk about this because this was the best thing to come out of this, in my opinion. This was the best thing to come out of this at the moment.
So you're saying what is the best part of SmackDown to you?
Yeah, this was one of the best parts of SmackDown because this. I'm gonna say it as nice as possible. This made fucking sense to me. Like this is over the top. This is over the top ball play. Like this, somebody told Triple H, "Yo, shoot the bucket." He's nigga made it a 3-pointer. I'm so happy he did this.
For real, because go ahead.
My bad. It's in this because in the segment, you know, LA Knight's still confused on what he did on Raw. Because if you don't know, Solo ended up hitting Jimmy with a spike and giving what's his name the dub.
Mm-hmm.
So LA Knight's kind of like the fuck are you doing?
Nah,
You
for
ain't even
real.
supposed to be on the show, and then on top of that, what did you think he was doing with all this, with all these doodads of helping me and shit? I don't need your help. And Solo in a position, and you can tell Solo in a position of like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. They trying to recruit me back to the bloodline. I ain't trying to have that shit right now.
I am going back.
Nah, for real. And he really is like that. He like, I ain't trying to go back. I ain't trying to hear nothing. I don't want to do nothing. And he's like, well, he's like, ain't that your family? And LA Knight is bringing up points like, bro, that's your family. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's your family. You gonna go against your family? And freaking Solo's like, yes, yes, yes,
No,
nigga. Like
bro. No,
he's like,
I think
I hate.
it's more on the
Mm-hmm.
like the reason why he really confused is like he's like, yo, listen, I don't know if I could trust you because I've heard people say the same things. Like, yo, he's saying, oh, it's just you by yourself. Like I heard that before. You know, one day
Mm-hmm.
itch, all that shit.
But
Yeah,
then it brought back
and
to Roman.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
and he's completely correct.
No, he is
He's
correct.
not wrong. He's not wrong. Ladies and gentlemen, that man's not wrong.
Like
Yo,
especially
Joaquin
in
Wild, that man's not wrong.
like
Anyways,
especially freaking in Jay's case, like that nigga shouldn't be trusting Roman at all. But
mm-mm. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy because I was watching an interview with Chris Van Vliet and Paul
oh, Chris
Heyman. They
Van
were
Vliet.
talking. This Chris Van
Van
Vliet.
Vliet.
I call this man Vile. I'm sorry. Um, but he was talking. But Paul Heyman was talking about how they made the tribal chief shit work. How like one of them was like, it was based off of like a certain movie, and and a certain character, and how he had to basically show that he was that guy
Yeah.
in that order. But and one of them was because he was abusing certain people. He was hurting people. He was hurting certain people. He was hurting Jimmy. He was hurting. He was fucking up Jay. He did a lot, basically. To those who don't know, if you don't know, there's something wrong with you.
If
But
you miss if you miss the last 4 years, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
right, like if you just tuned in to Cody winning, that don't look right on your resume, bro. Like I'm just being honest. But one of those things
Because
was
man,
like I
I mean,
said,
I watched the last 4 years. I just want to miss the last 2 months.
I understand that. Um, but like I said, one of those segments was again when he was like abusing his cousins, and it's crazy. It is still crazy to me because we say it till this day. Roman has not apologized for hurting his cousins.
yep, to any of them.
Anybody. This man, this man, this man basically beat the hell out of his cousins and was just like, "Hey, y'all want to come back and help me real quick?" And this is where you agree with Seth. Like, nigga, are you out your mind? Y'all really gonna go back and help that? And they're
Yeah.
like, yeah, he's a tribal chief still. I mean, he's still he family. You'd be like, nigga, what y'all smoking with that? Y'all need to like, man, y'all tripping. But that's the honest to God idea. Like, that's the honest to God idea of it. Like, and for Solo, it's kind of bad for Solo because he's the youngest. And not even just the youngest, he was the one that took the mantle from Roman.
Yeah, for a little bit of
The
time.
He was the substitute tribal chief for a good while,
You were Donzo.
and
Nah,
I
for
did what
real.
was best to protect
To protect the leaf.
even though that nigga Donzo ain't do none of that shit. Don't get me started. You know what? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Just no fuck Donzo. Everybody that I know hates Donzo. If I see Donzo, I'm taking his fucking stank ass shit on his front lawn, in his house, on his dog, and his motherfucker. Listen, anyways, saying about Donzo though.
I was just gonna
Say what
say,
you gonna say?
like okay, like the segment was good. I thought the
Mm-hmm.
segment was good, and you know, Solo showed some tenacity, some intensity, some emotion there, and how much he hated the
Mm-hmm.
bloodline. And, you know, LNet was spitting facts too. I you know, I liked the segment, but at the same time I didn't. It's only because here's the thing. Um, you know, if this would have happened like 3 years ago, I would have been like all for it. Now in 2026 with the Bloodline reuniting, bro, I don't give a fuck about any of this.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. Like I liked it because I like how it was done, and I love they showed like you know, like I said, Solo showed some intensity and stuff like that. I love how Solo, you know, his character was portrayed in the promo in the segment, but I couldn't give a fuck about this.
Mm.
Nah, that's fair.
Twin said, "Man, y'all ain't doing shit."
Bro, I want the bloodline shit to be done. I'm still
We
waiting.
all,
Every
to
week
be
I say
honest,
this shit. This is how much
but
this shit
but
pisses
but
me off.
but remember, twin, I hate it too. So I be telling. That's why I be saying to people, it's not even just I hate it. I wanted this to be Roman Reigns' solo run. This should have been a solo run for Roman Reigns, but they didn't do that. Why? Because they feel like adding these niggas together, having these niggas together is better than having them apart. And that's where you lost me. For
Nah,
one,
for real.
they keep having Jimmy in the background just smiling. They got Jay, grown man by the way, no asthma pump, and slobbing Roman. They
No
took
asthma pump
they
is
took my
wild.
boy Jacob and turned that nigga into his old shit. But he on some spin the block shit right now, which I'm kind of fucking with. But it all comes down to that. It's just that ideal of Roman Reigns. They're still protecting Roman Reigns. Why? I don't fucking know. There's no need to protect him. 3 years of being a champion. 4 years. We have people that can be champion.
I mean,
We
really,
have people he
really.
could. We have people. You know what? You want to know my main problem with that question?
Mm-hmm.
Because we do and we don't see it. We have people he can go against.
I mean, I know. I'm just saying that. I'm just saying that because we know that the company doesn't know that.
But we are not the company.
Company is too fucking blind to see it.
We are not the company. We are wrestling trenches, and even in the trenches, we see that the company is not pulling its weight with this shit because they have the time and they have the power to do shit. They just don't do it. They could pull the trigger, but they always put the bullets away. That was a bar. I ain't gonna lie. That was a motherfucking bar right there.
Yeah.
Sorry. Admiring myself.
That was a good
But
line.
that was a good line. That was a good.
I liked it better than the last line you used.
Don't worry about it.
I still remember it, by the way.
It's okay. It's okay. We ain't gonna talk about it. I definitely forgot.
When you see a duck and it quacks, Affleck.
I hate you.
That's what the fuck you said. That's
I
what
know,
you
but
said on Thursday.
you wasn't supposed to say it again, nigga. That's the whole point of the
Well, I'm
bar.
just telling you that I fucking remember.
And that's not even a bar. I got that from Medea, nigga. What are you talking?
I know.
But the point still stands. The point still stands. The shit that they're doing with the bloodline, they're doing the same shit that they did all over again. They're
Bro,
throwing
so horrendous,
everything they have at this one group
bro.
and making them sound like the most dominant people in the entire thing. In reality,
Bro,
they're just another group. They're just another group.
I mean, I don't know. I feel it. Well, my hope is, my little head canon is that they're gonna pull some kind of swerve on this.
I I was thinking that too. I was hoping for it.
Like, if I
I
was gonna be
definitely am.
honest, like I was hoping that there was at least gonna be some kind of swerve. You know, maybe Jacob's plotting something in the background. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. I
All he can do is pray.
low key. I think, I think, uh, I think Roman's plotting something. I don't know why. Something tells me Roman's plotting something against Jay, or Jay might be plotting something against Roman.
Well, that's the
I
thing.
mean,
That's the thing everybody wants, though.
yeah, that's what everybody's saying. That, oh, that Jay's gonna win King of the Ring, and then flip the switch. And instead of going after Cody, he's gonna go after Roman. And the thought of that makes me fucking nauseous, and that makes me want to have fucking diarrhea. Because I don't want to see that shit at all.
Understandable, but it would be a change of pace.
Something that we already seen before. Sure.
Yes, yes. And as much as we don't want to see it
I
again,
mean,
hear me out. Here's my thing about it. We don't want to see it again. I'll say it for everybody here. We don't want to see it again. But if they are to do something like this, don't miss.
yeah.
Don't miss. And if you do miss, take it off my TV.
Pivot to Jimmy. Pivot to Jimmy.
The better Uso.
The baller, like the man that's really living like just take it off my screen. Because
Take it off my screen now.
there's no reason for them to miss this. There's no reason. And if they do, then it's not everybody. It's their fault. Um,
Nah, that's
my
real
other
though.
thing is is that they don't have a reason to fuck this up if they do, or like this, or even like this. If they're gonna have Jay lose, turn him heel, have him go against the bloodline.
I mean, he kind of is already going heel, but
Yeah, but it's with Roman.
I mean that's true.
That's the problem I have. He's not going heel because of Jay Uso. He's going heel because of Roman. And that right there is the biggest problem, the biggest pet peeve I have. You're not doing it
Because his
of
glorious king says so.
yeah, you're doing it because of Roman. You're not doing it because you want to. When you had a reason to do it, but you're doing it because Roman wants you to.
Yeah. And on top of that, I don't even know. Well, y'all. Well, I know y'all remember because we always in the trenches. But like, they still never even resolved the last problem that they had when freaking Jay was having like that identity crisis. I don't even know if y'all remember that.
You
Identity
said
crisis.
what?
You don't remember when he was trying to debate on what type of person he was going to be, if he was going to listen to Jimmy, if he was going to listen to Roman.
Oh, when they was trying to make it seem like Roman was in his head and Jimmy was in his head, and it wasn't even like that. It was basically them trying to help him understand shit.
Yeah, but they were on two different
No, it
sides of the they were on
was.
two different sides of the coin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because it was when Roman was slowly manipulating Jay again, and Jimmy wasn't liking it.
Yep. They never resolved that shit either.
no,
No, because War Games popped up, and they decided to focus on War Games.
they decided to
So,
focus on this man eating on top of a cage.
oh my God.
It just be ooze.
Did I did I say that? I said that. I sorry, I said that. It's okay, twin.
Let's move on. What the fuck is next?
I made him. I made him mad. I made him so mad.
So then the next part is freaking
Bro, that even pissed me off for the longest time, bro.
the next
I
part is
understand.
just
I mean, did you see Triple H's comments, bro? Not to cut you off, Phantom.
now you get it. About how
Nah,
the fans take it too seriously.
Yeah, like he was like, oh, we're fun, and the fans take things too seriously, and they gotta stop complaining. Like, dog. First of all, Triple H, you're
I
the
would
head
if you did what you
of
were doing.
creative, and you are responsible for producing these shows and sitting with your creative team and making all these decisions and getting and giving us these shows. So you're telling me the man with the three H's
Man, with the three H's.
that you're gonna feed us this garbage on your shows and expect us not to fucking complain.
Yep.
When sorry to bring it up, Thanos, I know you don't like it, but I'm just gonna use it to make an example. When we had the fucking gingerbread man on our TV screens for fucking 2 months,
I'm sorry.
you want us to think that's fine. Oh, and Pat McAfee came in and fucked up the Randy and Cody Rhodes thing, even though that's not Triple H's fault, that was
Oh,
TKO. So I'll let him slide on that one. But everything else that has happened on TV so far, you want us to look at that and be like, oh, yeah, this is good. This is a good show. Like, no.
it's not even just that. For me, it's kind of more just of. I understand. I understand when you're trying to tell people, hey, sometimes you just gotta sometimes you gotta roll with the punches, but we can't roll with all the punches.
Yeah, you gotta block
No,
us sooner or later.
You
Like,
gotta, yeah, you gotta,
no,
you
like,
can't keep getting punched in the face like that. That's the main. Like, you can't keep getting punched in the face and then expect the person to stop, even though
but
you
the thing
guys have
is,
to punch each other.
thing
Go
is,
ahead. I'm sorry.
I got the point of the conversation, I guess, when he was like, oh, you can use WWE to, like, use it as an escape route. Like if you're going through something and you need to, like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
escape from something and, get your mind off things and shit like that. You can watch WWE and use that as an escape route, which is fine. He's not even wrong in that. You can do that. But it just goes back to what he's been saying since last year, where, people talk about the product and he's just like, oh, don't critique the product. Just shut up and watch, or don't take things too serious. Stop complaining. Like, dog, I'm I'm taking the time out of my day to watch your show. You got people spending $32 a month on fucking ESPN to watch your POEs.
Mm.
You know,
That left a
like
bad taste in my mouth too.
we, we have our right to give
Opinion.
our thoughts, because at the end of the day, we're the ones consuming the show.
The thing is, the other thing is that if we're being honest, if your idea is to just have fun,
It's not fun though. There's nothing
it's
fun
not
about it.
fun. It's
If
not
it was
fun.
fun, I would not be complaining on this podcast for the last fucking 25 minutes.
No, it's not even just that. It's like it's not even if your idea is just to have fun with the product, then you might as well have just went back to Vince McMahon. Being honest, you might as well go back to Vince McMahon
well, I mean,
because
I wouldn't, I wouldn't, I wouldn't
no,
say it like that.
hold on. Let me explain this. When I say go back to Vince McMahon, I'm not talking about have Vince McMahon make all the decisions. No, that's not what I'm saying. If you wanted to have fun, go back to Vince McMahon when he was having fun. I'm putting quotation marks on that. When he was having fun with the company, when he was doing what he wanted to do in the company. Just being honest. There's no reason.
Because that's
We all
also
can
not
have
fun.
fun. Yeah, right. We can have we can have fun with the product, but if the product don't make sense, we're gonna talk about it.
No, for real.
Done deal.
Dude, like I said, there's nothing fun about it. I wish it was fun. I wish I would I wish I would, come on this podcast with you two and talk about the positives and talk about things that are positive and talk about how things are going well. Nothing is going well. This shit sucks right now. There is nothing interesting on WWE television besides Sami fucking Zayn.
I mean, that's fair. That's very, very fair.
But he wants to say, we're fun. No, you're not fun. You're fucking boring.
And then speaking of Sami Zayn, because he was in the next segment, I wonder what they're doing with this Johnny Gargano situation, because they keep bringing this nigga up.
I mean,
I just saw a TikTok about that too.
I saw this post online, and I think I told you guys in the chat one time, which I wouldn't mind it at all. Someone said, what if Sami breaks Johnny Gargano out of this funk and they team up together? I wouldn't mind that.
I mean, I wouldn't
That'd
mind
be
it either,
sure.
but now my question is, if they do that, where do they go from here?
Like a little partnership, maybe Johnny can win the U.S. title and Sami can win the world title, get some gold around their waist, and just help each other out.
Maybe.
Possibly. But what was the Sami segment? It was him backstage with Johnny, right?
Yeah, he was talking with Byron Saxton. He was talking about, how no one understands except Johnny about what he's going through. And then he had like this epiphany that, he has a chance to redeem himself from the last time he challenged for the WWE title.
Mm-hmm.
And, he was like, oh my gosh, I have a chance.
I mean, he should win.
He should. I second that.
I wouldn't be mad about it. I'm gonna be mad if they have him win just to lose to Drew McIntyre when that nigga come back.
Think he could talk about him getting screwed.
Right?
He adopts a Scottish accent. They screwed me. They screwed me out of it again. Like what? Aren't you? Nigga, ain't you Canadian? I don't know. I think if they do give Sami Zayn the title, give him a really good long run.
Let him enjoy it.
Long run. Like, give him something that like people have him actually be the one that everyone had doubts.
I mean, he is the one that they have doubts on.
No. When now that he has the title, they're like, I don't think you need that. And he just goes, oh, word? And he just shows how ruthless he really is. Because the boy ruthless. You see, like this whole like I ain't gonna lie, the whole segment with him and Cody, and he got smacked, and his first instincts, that nigga say, yo, fuck this, I'm grabbing this motherfucking chair. My whole brain cells kind of like, my whole brain twitched, because I was like, whoa. I was like, hold on there now. What's going on over here?
Yeah.
I ain't never seen that man. I ain't never seen that man grab a chair like that fast.
Okay. Hopefully they do something. Like they do something of worth with this, and they don't drop the ball. That's all I want.
I feel that.
Like, but all in all, the next match is the snooze fest. Paige versus JC Jane.
Oh my god, bro! I just want Paige to be out of this damn tag team thing.
Again, they should never put her in the first place.
The
Because
boy not wrong.
no, it's because it's like this is starting to get that freaking Bailey and Lyra situation versus the Judgment Day. Like we're just getting different matches with the same people over and over and over again. I'm getting tired of it. Like last week, it was freaking Paige versus wasn't it Phelan Henley or something like that. I don't even remember. They've been freaking rotating these five people in like every week.
I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. I don't know either.
Like it is what it is. Paige won the match. She I don't give a damn what anybody says. She was holding tights, but that's neither here nor there. Like that's neither here nor
I
there.
don't really
But
give a damn about the match.
either or. After that, we got Danhausen, Miz, Kit Wilson, and freaking Matt Cardona. And apparently, they're trying to turn Matt Cardona back into freaking Zack Ryder.
Bro, that's another thing that gets me tight. Like this man chose when he didn't have to, when he could have gone somewhere else if he wanted to. He chose to come back to your company, and this is what you do with him.
Yep.
But you know what really aggravates me
Can't make this shit on
about
there.
this? The thing that aggravates me the most about this situation is that he said, I blame him for this because he said, yo, if I come back, I'll do anything. It's like, bro, do you really want to come back and do anything for WWE? Like, be honest with yourself. Like, he is he's an indie king. Matt Cardona in itself says so much. He made himself something with Matt Cardona. Zack Ryder didn't really have much.
Why did you say it like that?
Because that's all I can think of when I hear this nigga name. Hog Ryder. I'm sorry.
He worked his ass off, became the indie god or the indie king, and made a name for himself just to come back to WWE and be back to where he was when he left.
Mm-hmm.
It's a damn shame. It's an absolute atrocity, bro.
Yeah. Because he's already
Like
proven that he can do this. Like
yes.
there's no freaking excuse for you to be like, well, we don't know if he can do it. He did it everywhere else. What you mean he can't do it?
Yes, I agree.
Like it's just I don't know. But this ended up leading to a freaking match between Matt Cardona with Danhausen versus Los Garza.
Oh God.
And I ain't gonna lie, I ain't give a fuck about this match either.
But I mean, it was okay for what it was, but then again, it's fucking bathroom break, really.
Like the fact they got this nigga freaking Matt Cardona teaming with Danhausen is crazy.
Yep.
The things we see.
Yep.
The things we put up with for this company.
Danhausen and Matt wins. Whatever. What's next?
Unfortunately, it doesn't get much better because the next one is Chelsea Green versus Jade Cargill.
Chelsea Green.
Now, let me just give Chelsea her props real quick. To me, in my opinion, she is the most underrated superstar in WWE. Like, I don't think they realize what they have in her.
Chelsea,
which is a damn shame.
Nah, Chelsea Green is she They know Chelsea Green can do it all. I think it's Chelsea Green that likes her because she likes her position. Believe it or not, she likes what she's doing.
I mean, she's
But
getting guaranteed. She's guaranteed to not get fired.
mm-hmm. Because she
Like,
knows what she's doing.
yeah, if she stays on this path, yeah, she's kind of guaranteed to not get fired.
And believe it or not, listen, I think they have plans for her. They definitely have
I
future
hope.
plans for her.
How they got more plans for Chelsea Green, but not her husband? That's crazy.
Because Chelsea Green is Chelsea Green. I didn't have anything else to say for that, so I just.
I don't know, man. I don't know. They just do whatever it is they want to do. But all in all,
Well, oh, my bad. I was
no,
just
no.
gonna say
Yeah, see what you gonna say?
that she is just under, like, she is underrated.
As
Like,
hell.
she, you know, she is one of those people who just makes lemonade out of lemons each time. Like
Mm-hmm.
you know, they give her anything and she finds a way to make it work.
Nah, for real.
You know, and it sucks because Michael Hayes doesn't view her like that way. Like Michael Hayes said on Unreal, like, oh, which he got a lot of flack for, but he was just like, oh, Chelsea Green is a superstar that we use to elevate other talent. I'm just like, bro, that's
Yeah,
fine and all, but like that woman is really good. Like, give her shine.
I agree.
Like her
I agree.
character work, her promo, she's good in the ring. Like I said, she just makes anything work. Everything that they put in front of her since I think since she came out to the company like 2 years ago, she finds a way to make it work.
As she should.
I like what she did earlier in the show where she
Mm-hmm.
came out with the Kendall stick to
Mm-hmm.
help Tiffany and Alexa, and she fucked up. She dropped the Kendall stick when she wasn't supposed to, and she immediately improvised right on the spot.
Well, yeah. No, for real. Like and this is the one thing I know we've all said it. It's like it's really bad when they have people who are like this, like that are good in the ring. They can improvise. They're professionals, and they don't get any recognition. Like that shit sucks.
No, because they're not eating for 10 minutes.
They're not eating for 10 minutes. They're not walking. They're not walking down the ramp for an hour, holding up a championship.
Or got Samoan
They're not,
tattoos.
or they're not out of breath during a promo.
They're not missing their asthma pump.
Wait, fan, real quick before we move on, did you see our Raw stream on Thursday? Or I
No,
mean,
I
did
didn't
you
get
hear
to.
us out?
I didn't get to watch it yet.
Oh, bro, me and Twin, bro, we clowned Jay Uso for like 20 fucking minutes, bro.
Yeah, we've been
I
clowning.
believe it.
We still clowning him.
We
Um,
still clowning him.
Damn.
That shit was hilarious.
Damn.
But so what's this match? Jade and Tiffany, right? No, Jade and Chelsea.
Yep.
mm-hmm.
Like I said, Jade won. Nobody thought Chelsea was winning that.
No, not at all.
That is what it
Even
is.
though, in my opinion, she can if she wanted to.
But she did get saved by Tiffany Stratton and Alexa Bliss, though.
She got saved by two blondies.
Yep.
Yeah, the Blonde Squad.
The blonde
Totally
squad.
spies. Um,
Blonde squad.
Bruh.
but like I said also earlier, you caught Solo Sikoa with talking with Byron Saxton, and Royce Keys came out
Mm-hmm.
the cut. He was like you could tell freaking Royce Keys had that look like, "Ha, nigga, I told you so." Like I'm just so glad we don't have to worry about that nigga being part of the MFTs.
Who?
He's
Royce
back in the
Keys.
bloodline in 2 months.
Bro, no, I'm talking about Royce Keys.
Royce Keys was part of the MFTs. I'm mad that rhymes. If that nigga was part of the MFTs, I would stop watching WWE as a whole.
Like I know Noifo, you don't really watch SmackDown like that, bro.
Hmm.
They was trying this angle of having Solo trying to recruit Royce Keys for fucking weeks, bro. And every week I was like, yo, I do not want to see fucking Royce Keys in the MFTs. Do not do this shit.
Niggas saw Royce's future and said, "That's not looking good for you. Good for you, my boy."
For real, like I saw all future possibilities. I was like Doctor Strange. It's like, don't do this. But I'm just so happy that that's not the case, because that nigga needs to be far away from freaking MFTs as he can. But we ain't got to worry about them because they ain't here no more. Now, can we do the same thing for the Judgment Day? Um,
Shit.
and then we had a little backstage segment with Trick and Yachty. They were mad because Ricky Saints attacked them.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you already say you came from behind.
Nah, the fact Trick caught that, he was like, "I'll take it from here." Like
Mm-hmm.
Trick,
that shit was.
you know Trick. Look, Trick would talk to him after the show, like, "Yo, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Kind of sus, like."
Like he wanted to hit him with
Not
the
that there's
pause.
anything wrong with that.
Now he wanted to hit him with the pause.
Ah!
Yep.
Oh boy,
I remember
that
that.
was hilarious.
I mean, I'm kind of looking forward to that match for him and Ricky.
Mm.
Should be a good one.
I hope it
I
is.
mean, when Ricky dropped it, that was the best part of my day.
No, it wasn't. That's a lie.
Nah,
Best part of your day was when freaking Gunther stopped him from running it back.
Oh, that was the second best part. The third best part was Blake Monroe.
Yes, we'll get to that in a second.
horny ass niggas.
What you mean?
I'm joking. It's a joke.
What? Like I said, next match is actually Julia versus Kiana James.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
I
I
mean,
mean, I want to know
hey,
where does Kiana go from there? Because obviously her beef
I
with
mean,
Julia is over.
hey, they're at least they're putting her in a better spot. I mean, I could see her going for like the women's U.S. title, or
Oh, for sure, she's definitely in contention for that.
like something. Like they got her. She got some big wins.
Mm.
So I mean, well, hopefully they give Julia something to do because she was the one that needed it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. I don't know if they got to send her back to NXT or what, but she needs to do something. All in all that happened. Julia picks up the win and gets snuck by Blake Monroe.
Yep.
I was kind of hoping that the
They.
OC was going to be here, but because I was going to talk hella shit about that.
Bruh.
That boy was waiting for that man to come in.
My man. I was waiting to hear the finally.
Not the Rock. You were
Like
gonna hit him with the Rock?
nah. OC was mad as hell about freaking Blake Monroe not showing up on TV.
Not fact, she really was.
Nah, I felt that.
But it's good to see her finally, I guess, officially make her debut.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about her beefing with Julia to start off?
I mean, I'm not mad at it.
Huh,
But then again,
I like it.
I think it's like what Michael Cole said. Michael Cole said Julia was on her hit list, so that means it may not just be like oh I'm just picking Julia.
Oh my.
Right.
So because I know she had Tiffany Stratton, she had Charlotte Flair. I think she even
I
had
can see that
Alexa
at
on there.
SummerSlam.
I think she even had Alexa on that list.
Right. But the other thing too, that I like about her going out to Julia is one, um, what you would call it. They don't have her going after like Rhea Ripley or some shit like they do with the others. Um, and two, her and Julia have history from their days in Japan.
True.
You know, because she said in her vignette last week, she's like, "Oh, me and you had some battles down there in Atlanta under the Rising Sun." So if they could, you know, like
I mean,
dig
they could
into
also put
that.
her in a program with Jordan Grace because they had history too.
Yeah, they have history too from NXT. I mean, Jordan Grace has not graced my television screen in like 15 years. Um, but they have history from their days in Japan. So if they can dig into that history and try to make it
Hmm.
personal between the two, I wouldn't mind it. And also, I mean, this puts Blake in that U.S. title picture,
Yeah, that's very true.
which I could see her facing Tiffany at SummerSlam.
Yeah, if Jay don't win the title.
Well, that's my depression, folks. Let me stop.
That ruined my night.
But yeah,
No,
I like it. I like the move. What you think, Twin?
I'm not gonna lie. I don't really pay attention that much to Julia like that. Not even to be an asshole. It's just,
I mean,
um,
she hasn't done much
you
anyway.
know,
They
Yeah,
gave her the U.S. title twice and they fucked it up both times.
yeah. So it's
yeah.
like, what do you want me to really say?
Yeah, that's fine. All right, Phantom, what's next?
Oh my god. Uh, so yeah, so like I said, we got the debut for Blake Monroe, and then after that, it's really just the main event, which was freaking.
A
Well, I mean,
segment.
yeah, it was a segment where freaking Cody came out. My man didn't even get to get 3 words out before Sammy came out to cut that shit off. All he said was, "What do you want to talk about?" And then Sammy came the fuck out.
But I like the little back and forth though that they had.
No, that's for it.
Like
I'm
when
surprised
Cody,
they brought out. I'm surprised he said something about Kevin Owens.
yeah, I mean that was probably
Mm.
my favorite part. He's just like, oh yeah, like you're exactly like Kevin Owens. It's just that Kevin Owens is gonna stab me from the
In the
back,
front.
from the front. I mean, yeah. And then he was like, oh, but Kevin Owens. The difference is that Kevin Owens actually was WWE champion, and I'm just like, you mean Universal champion? But sure, Cody, I get it.
He meant world champion, but either way, we in there.
Right. And then Sammy spoke facts. Like, listen, like the only reason why you're a champion is because I helped you win last week.
Yeah, that's not a inaccurate statement.
Nope. So I like that little back and forth. Like I said, Sammy's the most interesting character in WWE right now. I like what they're doing with his character.
Mm.
Reminds me of Brett back in '97 a little bit. But then Gunther comes out, and let me ask y'all this:
Hmm.
Hmm.
do you guys feel like Gunther is just not the same anymore?
Yeah,
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 I think they did the one thing that they shouldn't have. Well, I'm not gonna say they shouldn't have done, but ever since he had those big matches with John, AJ, I don't think they had anything else for him to do, like fleshed out fully.
Mm.
And that's the problem. Like they wanted to make him this giant heel, but it's kind of seeming like if he's not trying to take out people's careers, they ain't got nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The issue, the issue is, and you kind of nailed it in the head too, that they're trying to make him this big heel and they didn't do that. Because for me, that's the main issue. It's not really about him ending people's careers. It's more of the fact of he. Where the hell am I going?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, playing Assassin's Creed. What the fuck? Um, it's just that after he, beat John Cena in his last match on December 13th last year, he got so much heat coming out of that match, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if you guys saw the video or not, but like there was a video, after the show, he was walking to his tour bus and he was literally surrounded by people. And they were just talking mad shit. Oh, Gunther, you suck. Fuck you, Gunther. Blah blah blah. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They were just saying a bunch of like nasty shit to him. And I'm just like, I'm looking at that. I'm just like, all right. Like, if WWE capitalizes on this, Gunther could be like the next big heel.
Mm.
And
Yeah, it kind of just fell flat after a while. Like, because after AJ, they didn't have anything for him.
no, well, it's that. It's just I'm fucking stuck. No, it's not that after age they didn't have anything for him. It's just they didn't capitalize on him being like the top heel in the company. He has some pretty good heat for 2 weeks, and after that they fucking squandered it,
The thing is,
and then he just wasn't the same anymore. Like he
here. Mm-hmm. Keep
and
going.
like and not only that, they just didn't have him do anything of importance.
Yeah.
He wasn't doing anything important. Like I guess like goes back to what Phantom said, like, unless he was like retiring somebody, they weren't really doing much with him.
The
And
problem.
then there was that time,
Mm-hmm.
during on the road to WrestleMania, he was missing for like 3 fucking weeks. Like he wasn't
Mm-hmm.
on television for 3 fucking weeks. I'm like, where the fuck is Gunther? Like you can't. There's no way in hell you're gonna have the man who retired John Cena and AJ Styles miss WrestleMania. And then
The thing.
he finally comes back, and he put him in a match against Seth Rollins on night one, which was good. It was the best match of the night on that show, even though
Mm-hmm.
night one was obviously fucking deplorable.
So here was my problem with that whole thing. They gave him the idea of being a career killer, right?
Hmm.
Almost everybody in there was brand spanking new. Can't really kill a lot of careers like that. The careers that he did kill, like we all know Goldberg, John, AJ. When he killed John Cena's career, everyone was like, "Nah, bro, this is some bullshit." Because why did he have to go out like that?
And they failed
That
to
was,
capitalize on that.
and they didn't capitalize on that. But they made sure to have him walk around and have people, "Oh, you ain't shit," and him just laughing in people's faces.
And now
And
it's
then
another
you
problem.
had, and then here comes AJ. He retires AJ. They don't say shit about that. Actually, they had AJ go out more respectfully than they did John. If not even equally. But the thing is, I know that he had a great match with Seth Rollins. Problem was it made him look like a backup plan. and that's not good for him. He shouldn't
Yeah,
be a backup plan.
but then again, that's kind of just like what you were saying. The fact that he was off TV, you can't make him a priority if he's not on TV.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But that's what I mean. That's why I'm saying they made him a backup plan. Because if that was the case, if they needed, if the whole, okay, if the idea of Gunther being a career killer is one thing, then put him against people for the time being. Put him against people that need a push, or put him against people that could at least give him a story. Because the story between him and Seth was, you think you're better than me. I'm better than you. I've always been better than you. I know I'm better than you. If that's the case, start giving him people that he's better than and have him just beat him up a little bit. Have him disrupt everybody's peace. And then have him go again, then have him attack Seth Rollins. They could have did that instead of just, oh, you owe me a favor. What? No, nigga, you are the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion
In recent years,
you've killed 3 beautiful careers. You've killed 3 beautiful careers. Why are you trying to get favors? What are you? Who's giving you these favors? Why are we getting favors when we have such an astounding career in this great sport?
hey, listen, some people don't get to where they are without some back alley deals. I'm just saying.
Thing is, man, like when he retired AJ, to me, in my opinion, it didn't mean nothing. It didn't mean nothing. Because at the end of the day, like I said, all that heat that he had from retiring Cena quickly died down. And then you just said it best. After he retired Cena and shit, right? Like even after he retired AJ, he was out here just walking around laughing and giggling and smiling. Like the point is, I'm really trying to say here. After he retired Cena, they should have done 2 things. One, made him the biggest heel in the company. And then 2, make him an unstoppable force. Because that's what he used to be.
Yeah.
That's what he used to be. Back, you know, when he was when he was the IC champion for 666 days and all that other shit. And when he was world champion, like the first time, like he was an unstoppable force. Like you knew when you saw Gunther in a match against anybody, against no matter who it was, you knew, okay, this motherfucker's gonna win. Because since he was winning so much and he was so unstoppable, you couldn't envision someone beating him.
Nah, that's thorough.
And they didn't do that. They should have made him just like that. So then when he retires AJ, and he's walking into that match as an unstoppable force, you're like, fuck. Like if AJ can't beat this guy and save his career, then who's gonna beat him? So then when finally somebody does beat him, it means something. Like, oh shit, like, okay, someone's able to put a stop to Gunther. Like, for example, imagine this. Imagine Gunther being his fucking unstoppable force, just running through everybody, and then he runs into Obafemi, and Obafemi beats him. That shit will mean something.
Yeah.
But right now, looking at Gunther, he like that aura, right, that the kids like to say, the aura, he fucking lost it. He does not feel the same as he did a year ago too.
He ain't got no sauce.
No, he's like Dominic Mysterio's chicken nuggets, plain.
Damn.
Bro,
No
look
sauce.
what they did with this man last week, right? So obviously, as we all know, he gets screwed out of the championship match against Cody at Clash in Italy. Okay, he gets his rematch. um his rematch is that okay, I don't trust the officials, so I'm gonna pick my own referee. Oh, okay, fine. So he picks his own referee. He picks Sami Zayn, right? Cause he thought that okay, since Sami and Cody have tension, I'm able to use that tension and win the championship. That was his plan, right? So going into the match, if your plan was to use this tension between these two guys to make you the world champion, the WWE champion, why the fuck are you giving a power bomb to the motherfucker you made the referee for the match?
Nah, for real. I don't know why he
If you
did
want
that.
this man to help you win this title and use the tension that he has with your opponent, why are you giving this man a power bomb? They made Gunther look like a fucking moron.
No, the real thing is why would I understand it's like they had that he thought he could just do whatever he wanted because Sammy would let him, like you just said. Because it's like you watching this nigga freaking doing the 5 count, that nigga could have disqualified you right then and there.
Hmm.
But I think that's also what they're playing into, is that he's getting too cocky, and that's what's biting him in the ass.
So here's the 411 on that. Stop. Here's
This
my thing
nigga
about
right
that.
here.
Nah, here's my thing about that though. They could have did that a while back. Could have did that a while back, where he was cocky and nothing was and everything was working out for him, when in reality you're just like the rest of us. Because that's what it is. To those who, if you see it or not, that's what it is. No matter how you want to play it, that's what it is. You're just like every other wrestler. You know what you're doing, but you're just like every other wrestler.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he feels like right now. He doesn't feel as special as he once did. He just feels like another guy, like another wrestler in the company.
No, that's for real.
And it
But
sucks because,
mm-hmm.
Triple H has always held Gunther in high regard, and he's always, you know, have him well protected, and he's always thought highly of Gunther. Putting him in
Hmm.
these spots, giving him these retirement matches, blah blah blah. And now the same guys you had that you always had in high regard, you're fucking him over.
Yep.
Yeah.
Just because. Just because. And you know what's crazy? That's Undertaker's guy. That's what Undertaker said. He said, "That's my guy."
Oh yeah,
I claim. I claim.
Taker rocks with him because he's old school. Like
Hmm.
Gunther has that old school mentality.
He has old school mentality, and
But
there's
then
nothing wrong
again,
with that.
well, I
But
mean,
there's nothing wrong with that.
it all depends on who you are. Because like I've been seeing like little things here and there where people are like Gunther is just a very boring character. Like, and I know like you think past like what you see on the surface. It's like he's not trying to be flashy. That's not his whole shit.
He's not meant to be.
No,
That's the issue. It's not that he's not trying to be. He's not meant to be. He's a wrestler. He does wrestling. That the whole I till this day, sometimes I cannot stand the guy. But the problem is, if you don't get what his gimmick is, then you're the problem. Sometimes
no, he's
Mm-hmm.
just
his
he's just a
gimmick is
throwback.
his gimmick is that he cares the sport so much that it is a sport to him. He will
Oh yeah,
do what he has to do.
he's a throwback to the old school. And like you just said it best, he's not flashy. When you watch
No,
Gunther wrestle in the ring, as good as a wrestler he is, he's a very good wrestler. He does nothing flashy. Like all his moves are pretty much basic.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Like he hits you with a power bomb, a suplex, a backbreaker. He'll use a STF, a Boston Crab. Obviously the sleeper hold. Like he does nothing flashy. Like he's not like Penta who's gonna freaking do a
Oh,
concept
see my finisher.
hero. No, oh, see my finisher, penta driver. He's
The
not gonna do
way I
anything.
hit my opponent is never the same.
He's not gonna do anything crazy. He's just he's just not flashy.
The other thing is, here's the other thing. I'm sorry to cut you off. The other thing is, if he does something flashy, right? What is the like? What is y'all like? What is gonna happen? Like, if he does do something flashy, like, what you guys gonna do after that? You
No,
gonna
I'll be
praise him
astonished.
more?
I mean, for a
Like
guy his size to do something flashy, I'll be astonished.
no, it'll be astonishing. But I'm saying, like, people make it seem like, here's the thing: a lot of people make it seem like if you're not doing a flashy move, or if you're not uh if you're not doing the best, you're not doing like a certain aspect. If you're not gaining aura, then what are you doing?
They
And
low key
that's
kind
and
of
that's
felt that they low key kind of felt that same way about John Cena at a time.
that's the sad part.
What?
Because remember,
John Cena,
he was called the Five Moves of Doom.
and that's the part that always gets
Oh,
me.
well, yeah, because that's what he was known for at the time. He wasn't really doing much in his matches. Like me, me and Neufel, we was talking about it on Thursday, where you know, um, I said a comment from JD from New York, because he made this comment which I absolutely agree with him, where he said that if you watch a Jey Uso singles match, if you watch one Jey Uso single match, then you watch every Jey Uso singles match because they're all the same.
Yep. And you're talking about the
And
comment I made when I told him that, when I said he wrestles just like John Cena, right?
yeah, cause like the five moves of doom, because
Mm-hmm.
for a long time that was John Cena matches. Where if you watch one John Cena match, you watched
You
every
watched them
single John
all.
Cena match because they were
Hmm.
all the same. They went the exact same way. He'll get beat up, he'll make the comeback. The five moves of doom, the shoulder tackles, the five knuckle shuffle. All the greatest hits, and then he's winning the
Mm-hmm.
match.
Yeah, and then that one year when that nigga Ramley busted out a Hurricanrana real quick.
Well, because I think he got tired of people saying that he couldn't wrestle, so he decided to add new moves to his arsenal, which I think is great.
Yeah,
I wish Jey Uso would have done that, but clearly, here the fuck we are.
My thing about Jey Uso is this: it's like, you have potential to do other things. Do it.
Oh yeah,
Just do it. Stop being afraid to experience. You
oh no, yeah.
everyone like
I've said
everyone's
this.
one thing. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
For some reason, this was the thing that also pissed me off. A lot of people, when they were wrestling like Roman Reigns for those 4 years, for some reason they all either did a spear or a Superman punch. That's not the only moves y'all niggas can do. Like, there's other moves. There's other moves. Put somebody in a sharpshooter. Somebody else can do a tombstone pile driver.
Bailey did recently.
I know, but I'm talking on the men's side. Y'all have we have moves, but for some reason y'all all want to stay safe. Y'all
Yeah,
all
but
want
that's
to.
the thing though. Like I was gonna say that, like about Jay, where if he wanted to, he can do different moves. He just chooses not to.
There's no reason for him not to, though. There's no reason for him not to. Jimmy is doing Whisper in the Wind,
He's
among
been doing
other
that
things.
for years. Yeah.
He's been doing this for a long time. He's been doing it for a minute. And for some reason you can't develop you can't develop something new.
I mean, in wrestling it's kind of hard because everybody's always thinking about something.
Sure, that's understandable. That's understandable, but it's like you have people, you have moves you can do, and you choose to do regular shit. You
No, it's
choose to
not.
do regular shit.
No, but the thing is not about being regular. It's just about just adding more to your arsenal. Because we
No,
just said, listen, Gunther is not the flashiest person, but at least Gunther doesn't do the same freaking moves most of the time.
Except for
Yeah,
that
he
sleeper hold.
hook,
That nigga
like,
will put that shit on you 476 times.
no, yeah, facts. And, obviously, there's the chops. But at least with Gunther, him being the great of a wrestler that he is, he's able to go on and just have a good match at any single moment.
mm-hmm. I
You can't say
understand.
the same
I
thing.
can hear that.
You can't say the same thing about Jay.
The thing about Jay's matches is that it always ends up one way. Either he gets the upper hand by doing his little dancing shit, or he's getting his ass whooped. He's getting his ass whooped, and he has to fight through. Boy, you're Samoan. You're Samoan. If you
Facts.
don't whoop that man's ass,
Still some moves from your daddy or some shit. I don't know.
get the job done. Like,
This nigga stole moves from The Rock, Roman, everybody else. Like, do like Jacob. Bring out the tongue and death grip. Do something.
be like Rob
But,
Van Dam at this point, my nigga. Like,
but speaking of Jay, because I know we got way off track.
mm-hmm.
This man decides to come out, make his presence known.
I mean, I ain't mind this little segment.
It's just the last hype up for King of the Ring. He decides to come out and he's talking this shit. Talking about, he's gonna go after Cody and shit like that. And Sammy says, dog, but he can get it too if he wins. And then Gunther, wait, hold on, we can't forget, twin. It's your warning shot. Bow.
I'm tired of hearing that damn thing about a warning shot.
Yeah, at least he wasn't out of breath.
No problem. Nah, listen, that was. I'm tired of hearing about that too. Shit, nah, I'm not even gonna cap. I'm not even gonna cap. I'm tired of hearing about that shit too. This is your warning shot. You the Bullet Club now, nigga? Fuck, like, I don't care. Like, I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, he gonna do what he gonna do. All in all, hopefully Night of Champions goes well.
Yeah, Oba comes out.
Yeah.
Can't forget Oba.
That nigga just stood there the whole time. He ain't do that.
Well, yeah,
Oba stood there as a dominant man should. Pause.
Hey, yo.
Alright then.
I didn't mean it like that. It just came out wrong. Let me stop. No, I meant to listen. Oba did what Oba is supposed to do. Oba is not supposed to be this. Listen, he could talk. Like, that's the thing. Okay, if I'm being honest, that's the difference between him and Brock. Brock didn't really talk. And when he did, you're just like, okay. You mean you're strong. We ain't gonna say shit. You good. But with Oba, his voice carries.
No, Brock.
Like,
I think Brock did talk out of point in his first run. From 02 to 04. Like, he talked. It's just when he came back in 2012, he just had Paul Heyman as his mouthpiece.
mm-hmm.
But Brock used to talk back in those days. I mean, Brock wasn't really that bad at promos neither. That's the thing. I mean, he's not the greatest, but when he used to cut promos back in those days, he was solid. He wasn't bad.
Mm-hmm. No, but I'm saying in this day and age right now. I mean, I need to start in this day and age. Like Oba doesn't really like. Even if Oba didn't talk, you still want to hear what this nigga has to say, because that's just how he is. Like Oba just he just has that feel. Like, bro, what are you about to tell me? I need you to go get me McDonald's. Like, nigga, what? From the store. Oh, okay. I mean, shit, I don't got no problem with that. You want fries? All right. Nope. Get my nigga fries. My nigga wants fries. Hey, and don't forget the chicken nuggets. Like, you be like, damn, this thing is authoritative. I get why you call yourself the ruler. Like,
Oh Lord.
I would love to be Obafemi's advocate though. That'd be great. That'd be a great job for me. I just gotta sit there and glaze this nigga. Pause. That'd be a great job.
This thing gonna be out here like Prince Nana.
Probably.
Top rope, catch a vibe.
I still feel like Swerve should go back to that theme song. I ain't gonna cap. I like his new one, but I like his new one, but his old one just
it hit different.
Swerve.
Yeah, but I mean, I understand why they have him be one though, because he's a heel now.
Yeah.
Well,
He's a new character.
Oh no, like I said, that's the end of the show. Y'all got anything else y'all want to bring up, or are y'all good?
What can I say?
Listen, Uso. Let me stop.
What can I say? Except that I am the best around. I can do this all day, every day. For 3 days straight, 7 days straight, every day till Christmas, every year.
Monday through Friday.
Bruh.
Monday through Friday, Saturday through Sunday, shit, Sunday through Fun Day. I don't even know what fun. Yeah.
And as always, as y'all know, fuck, where my asthma at? Big Jim, give my asthma. Okay.
I hate y'all niggas, yo.
Thanks, Big Jim. But as y'all know,
don't forget, this is your warning shot. Bow. Bullet Club. Yeah.
All right, ladies
4
and
letters, 1 word.
Can't breathe. Like, nigga, what?
That's more than 4 letters, but okay.
I know, that was the point.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, because it's getting late. Freaking. Lord, it's always a good time whenever we gotta hop in.
Yes, sir.
Is it really?
Yeah, it always is. You know, until we gotta talk about Jay Cargill, you know, but that's besides the point. But or Brie Bella,
Or the bloodline.
yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for joining us tonight.
No, I'm sorry.
I will fight you. I know you live. I promise you, bro.
Y'all both do, but I'll still end up swinging anyway. That ain't no threat to me. Fuck. I know where you live. Good. I like competition, nigga. I'm sitting there like Thanos. Fuck.
But ladies and gentlemen, be on the lookout for our Night of Champions review. That's gonna happen one of these days. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen.
You speak to OC?
No.
Oh, I forgot niggas sleep.
That man is in the upper room.
Upper room.
Like, that man hasn't answered. He ain't answered a phone call, Facebook message, nothing. So I'll call that nigga tomorrow. Well, later on when the sun comes up. But all in all, thank y'all for joining us. We've been the Wrestling Trenches. Your boys DMB Phantom, Noifoy, and E.
Yes, sir.
And we will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good night.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.